These are the 10 best gruul commanders, and we're gonna start right now. In my number 5 spot, we got Raga Draga Gorguts boss. This man is a monster. Pulling out mana dorks constantly, souping them up with the +2/+2. He's already got the win con on the card. All we need to do is get the mana to do it. Play the commander, play giant spells. We coming in for the kill constantly.
In my number 4 slot, I got Borbogermos Enraged. He's so much fun. When he hits your opponent, he's going to put lands into your hand, and then you're just going to throw lands at your opponent until they die. And what's more fun than throwing a mountain?
Number 4 spot, we got Clou, Unrivaled Ancient. This man is so awesome. 4/4 dragon, 6 mana, awesome ramp engine. He only costs 6 mana to get out. You can play Dragon Tribal. Colors don't matter anymore because it gives you any combination of colors. He encourages swinging in on your opponent, which is some of the most fun things to do in Magic. Turning creatures motherfucking sideways.
I do love turning creatures sideways, and honestly, if you're not playing landfall, that's what Gruul's all about.
Turning creatures motherfucking sideways, son.
My number 4 slot is Xenagos, God of Revels. He's so much fun. He takes your dudes, makes them fucking huge, and then on the turn they come out, they turn in sideways, so it's a great place to put your Eldrazi Titans. In my number 3 slot, we're coming back to one of my favorite things of all time, landfall. We got Omnath, Locus of Rage. And he's so much fun because when he enters lands, he makes tokens. And then if you try to remove him or his tokens, he's going to punish you for doing that, Luke.
Omnath is an extremely good card. I'm surprised he didn't put him higher on his list because this man is a landfall maniac. Loves landfall, loves everything that Omnath does. He deals damage directly to any target, so like just controlling the board. You throw Altar in there to sacrifice things on command and you just got lightning bolts just chilling right there on the board. It is so easy to double up tokens in this deck with Doubling Season and Parallel Lives. Awesome commander. I fucking hate him.
It's so much fun to play, and you don't even mention the fact that once you get the setup going and you have the extra landfalls, you can play 4, 5, 7 lands per turn in this deck, and so you get a card like a fetch land or a strip mine, and then you play that 7 times and trigger landfall 7 times. It's nice.
And you destroy, what, 7 lands per turn? Did I mention I hate this deck? And next on my number 3 spot, we got one of the biggest, baddest dinos on the planet, Itali, Primal Conqueror. 7/7 for 7 mana with an awesome ability of taking a spell from every one of your opponents on the enter the battlefield. So if you have somehow a way to blink him, you're going to do that multiple times a game, which is so much fun, stealing all your opponent's things. Then, if you somehow can't find a way to win, you just pay the 10 mana, flip it over, hit somebody with an infect, and kill them in 1 turn just like that. With red in our deck, we can take extra battle phases. We're coming in, and we're taking everybody out. 1 turn, done.
There's only one thing to ever do when you see the Itali player at the table, and that is look at the other 2 people and say, that guy, died. That guy, no, not alive no more.
And then just don't listen to the motherfucker when I'm like, hey, I'm not a problem. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me.
He's lying. He's always a problem.
Always a problem.
Always. In my number 2 slot, we're going to switch things up a little bit with Wart the Raid Mother. Before we've been all about playing lands, and here we're going to be all about taking them away. She gives red and green instants and sorcery spells conspire. So then she also makes tokens that we can tap to conspire those and double up our land destruction spells.
What an asshole playing land destruction.
Yeah, I don't need friends.
Get out of my house. My number 2 spot is the first Gruul commander I ever built. It's Rurik Thar the Unbound. He punishes all of your opponents for casting instant and sorceries. Not just that, all non-creature spells. 6 damage to the face is usually pretty lenient to take the first 1 or 2 times, but after that it just becomes brutal. All I'm trying to do is slow people down, play my decent-sized creatures, and kind of like turn them sideways a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Decent sized is a 12/12 to this, man.
Why are you in the house?
Number 1 spot, we got Kadama Tago. And you thought blowing up lands was fun? You thought playing extra lands was fun? We're going to do all of that all the time. We're going to get to play lands from graveyard, and then whenever we play a land, we're going to make a rock. Whenever we make a rock, we're going to play a land from our hand, because we have one, because we played from our graveyard. And then we're going to blow up your land with the strip mine, and then we're going to play another land, we're going to blow up your land, and then we get to make all the rocks, throw all the rocks.
Maybe I should watch my TV around this guy first off. But we're going to go to my number 1 commander. This is my number 1 Gruul commander of all time, Minx Gambo, Timeless Heroes, great commander, comes in with a Planeswalker, summons a giant hamster named Boo. He ain't giant at first, he's a 1/1, trample and haste, but we're going to make him so goddamn big. The goal of this deck is to pull out a giant hamster, make him enormous, and then pick him up and chuck him at somebody's face and then draw that many cards because it is awesome. Drawing cards is one of the best things in the game. Throwing things in people's faces, dealing 40 damage at a time is so much fun. Swinging in with a 40-40, and then picking the hamster up, screwing him in a little ball.
Okay. He says that the reason he doesn't play this deck anymore is because it's not fun for other people, but really, we've threatened to call animal control if he keeps throwing goddamn hamsters.
And this is going to be our list of the 10 best Gruul commanders in Magic the Gathering. If yours isn't on here, then you're just fucking wrong. My name is King Motherfucking Luke, and this is...
Squire Nate, play landfall.
Peace.